Hello everyone, welcome to this English learning video. In this video, we will be discussing four important concepts in English grammar that you must master: simple present tense, simple past tense, present continuous tense, and passive voice. Each of this topic is very important because you will use them frequently in conversation and writing. So make sure to pay attention and understand how to use them properly. Let's start with the first one. Number one, simple present tense. The simple present tense is one of the most basic tense in English. This tense is used to express habits, routines, general fact, and action that are true all the time. One of the best way to remember when to use simple present tense is by thinking of it as the tense for action that are repeat or habitual. For example, we can say I drink coffee every morning. This indicates my daily routine. Similarly, she worked in an office. This show a fact about someone's job. Simple present tense is also used to express facts that are always true, such as scientific fact. For example, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. This is a fact that does not change. So we ask the simple present tense. Another important use of the simple present tense is for fixed schedule or event that are planned. For example, the train leaves at 9 a.m. This is a fixed schedule. And even though we are talking about the future, we still use the simple present tense. How do we form sentence in the simple present tense? In positive sentence, we use the base form of the verb one of positive sub. We use the subject plus verb one plus s or es. For example, I eat breakfast at 7 a.m. For the subject, he, she, or it, we add s or es to the verb. For example, she plays the guitar. However, for negative sentence, we use do not or does not before the verb in its best form. For example, they do not like fish. For he, she, or it, we use does not. For example, he does not speak Spanish. In question, we place do or does at the beginning of the sentence. For example, do you go to school by bus? For he, she, or it, we use does. At the beginning, such as does he enjoy reading? Another example using simple present tense is I live in Jakarta. This indicates a place of residence, which is a fact that does not change. Similarly, the study at the university. This is a routine they regularly do. Remember that simple present tense is also used with the expression that indicate frequency, such as always, often, never, usually, and other. For example, I always go jogging in the morning. This tells us that jogging in the morning is something done regularly. In conclusion, the simple present tense is used for habits, general fact, general fact, routine, and fixed schedule. Don't forget to use the best form of the verb or add s or es for he, she, or it, and remember to use do or does for negative and question form. We will enter the sessions session, and I will give you 2 minutes to answer the question. Time up. Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, let's move on to next material. Number two, simple past tense. No, no, let's move on to the simple past tense, which in use to express action or event that occurred in the past and are now completed. The simple past tense is very commonly used when we talk about experience or events that have already happened at a specific time in the past. Sentence in simple present tense usually use the second form of the verb to. For regular verb, we add it to the base form of the verb. For example, he played soccer yesterday. For irregular verb, we need to memorize their past form, such as went from, go, at from it, saw from see. For example, I saw a movie last night. Another positive example in the simple past tense, we visit Bali last summer. This use the verb visit, which is the second form of visit. It indicates that this action took place and was complete in the past. In negative sentence, we use did not, or did not, followed by the base form of the verb. For example, they did not arrive on time. Did indicate that this sentence is in the past, while arrive remains in the in its base form. In question, we also use did at the beginning of the sentence. For example, did you enjoy the party? Here, did show the past tense and enjoy remains in its base form. It's important to note that we often use experience that indicate the past, such as yesterday, last week, 2 days ago, in, and so on. For example, I graduated from high school last year. This helps us situate the action in the past. Sometimes, in negative or question form, we can omit the word did if the context is clear. For example, I went to the store yesterday, or he did not answer my call. In summary, the simple past tense is used for action or event that have already finished in the past. Use the second form of regular verb and remember to memorize the past tense form of irregular verb. Don't forget to use did for negative and question form. Okay, we will enter the question sessions and I will give you 2 minutes to answer the question. Time up. Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, let's move on to the next material. Now, let's talk about the present continuous tense, which is very useful when we are talking about actions that are happening right now. The present continuous tense is used to express actions that are in progress at the moment or action that are happening at a specific time. The structure of the present continuous tense is subject plus to be. I am is I am is are plus verb in for example. In the positive sentence, I am studying English now. I am is the form of to be used with the subject I, and study is the verb with ing added. Another example in the present continuous is she is reading a book at the moment. Is is used with she, and reading is the verb with ing added. The present continuous tense is also used to talk about plans or activity that are already scheduled to happen in the future. For example, we are meeting your friend tomorrow. Even though this is a future event, we ask the present continuous because it is a definite plan. In negative sentence, we use not after the form of to be. For example, I, I am not going I am not going to the party tonight. This means the action is not happening. For question, we begin with the form of to be. For example, are you watching TV now? Are you cu- currently watching TV? For the subject, he, she, or it, we use it is at the start of the sentence. Like in, is she reading a book? The present continuous tense is very useful when we want to describe action happening at the moment or to talk about plans that are scheduled in the near future. Just remember that is used to be plus verb in. Okay, we will enter the question session and I will give you 1 minute to answer the question. Time up. Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, let's move on the next material. Finally, let's discuss passive voice. Passive voice is used when we want to focus on the object or the recipient of the action rather than the person or thing performing the action. It is especially useful when we don't know or don't need to mention the door of the action. The basic structure of a passive voice sentence is object plus to be is I am, are, was, will plus past participle verb t verb 3. For example, in the active sentence, the teacher teaches the lesson. The teacher teaches the lesson. If we change it to passive, it becomes the lesson is taught by the teacher. The lesson is taught by the teacher. Notice that in passive voice, the focus is on the object that is receiving the action, the lesson, not the person performing the action, the teacher. The word by is used to mention who is performing the action, although sometimes the agent can be omitted if it's not important. Another example is the book was written by the author. In this case, the focus is on the book, not the author. For negative passive voice sentence, we simply add not after the form of to be. For example, the house was not cleaned yesterday. For passive voice question, we begin with the form of to be. For example, was the book read by anyone? In this case, the verb read is in the past participle form. Okay, we will enter the question session and I will give you 1 minute to answer the question. Time up. Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Active versus passive voice. Active. The teacher explained the lesson. Passive. The lesson is explained by the teacher. Active. They built a house. Passive. A house was built by them. Summary. Simple present tense, habits, and general truth. Simple past tense, complete action in the past. Simple continuous, ongoing action. Passive voice focus on the action. Thank you.